for everyone. Okay, so tonight we're going to do a summit recap, and I actually just recently watched the summit recap video from last year, and it's wicked fun to see. The energy is fun. It's always July's really a big month, which makes August usually a big month. So I just wanted to start out today with recognition, and first of all, congratulations to Sam and Tanya and Brooke for going to Summit. And I say making the sacrifice, and I hope that I said it the other day too, and I didn't want to come across weird, but it is a sacrifice. You're sacrificing money and time away from family and energy. I know we're all like dead, exhausted right now, like dead. So it's important, it's impressive that you guys and myself took the sacrifice to go there and make it happen and make the most out of it. And I really appreciate that. So thank you for that. For Success Club for July, Maggie ended with a whopping 14 points and 2 under her husband's account. And she's going to be diamond on Thursday. Or she is diamond, but it'll show Thursday. So it's so exciting. It's a huge first milestone, you know, really after Emerald. That really means you're becoming a leader and you're helping a team of at least 12 people. So it's an awesome accomplishment, and you've done it in a short amount of time. I've already done your post. I already did it this morning. And then let's see here. Brooke and Samantha ended at 6. They pushed hard at some, well, Brooke I think was already there, but Sam pushed hard, Tanya pushed hard. When we were at Summit, we were all like messaging like crazy, and there was such good energy. I still have a ton of messages to respond to. I'm like trying to catch up, but they weren't going to let the week go by without that happening. So that was awesome. I also wanted to say, I know Ashley's not on right now, but maybe she'll listen to the recording. She did a great coming out post, as I like to call it, today. I think it was today. Just like announcing that she got the 21-day fix and then she started this journey, and it was just a super cute post. So good job for her on that. And to Andrea and everyone else that's in the new coach training, you guys are doing awesome. That coach training, I specifically picked this time to do the training, the August 1st one for Team Positive, because I knew it would be like monumental, because it's just really, July's an awesome month. So I really love the energy, and I want to see it keep going. It's really easy to fall off in that group, but make sure you're talking to other people, keep engaged. If for some reason you do fall behind in the group, but like a day or two or however many days, don't worry about it. I always say just like start on the day that you're got your shit back together and move forward from there. You know, if it's one day, you can catch up or whatever, but don't get so overwhelmed that you're lost. We do these every month, so you'll be able to catch up if that happens. I feel like sometimes people are in there, you know, the energy's good, and then if they lose track or a weekend comes or something, we usually get breaks on the weekends, but, you know, don't feel like you're like, you can't do it anymore. It's totally fine. All right, so now Sam's going to go ahead and start first about all of the detailed stuff that we learned at Summit, like the new programs, the new everything that we learned that's coming out in in August, September, and October, okay? So hit it, Sam. Thank you.
Okay. Hello. I never know exactly how I'm supposed to share this so that it works, but we will try. All right, can you guys see it, the full screen of it?
Yeah, great job.
Okay. All right. It's because I did it in PowerPoint instead of whatever Mac PowerPoint's called. All right, these are all the updates since we were at Summit a couple days ago. I'm going to go kind of quickly because there's a lot. This is going to be a jam-packed call, but let me know if you have any questions. So the 3 new programs that were launched, there were 3 new fitness programs, health and fitness. Country Heat, which you all know about, 3-day yoga retreat, and Core to Force. I'm going to go into details in a second about each of those. Country Heat, you guys know, it's available now, individual, just as the program or as a challenge pack, $140. Jody Messina, who's a very popular country singer, she did Heads Carolina, Tails California, which is one of my favorite songs. She did a performance at Summit of her new song, Night Crawl, that she did kind of for Country Heat. And if you buy the challenge pack or the deluxe kit, I'm not sure which one it comes in, she does a full song for it, and they do a whole choreographed kind of line dance to it. The program itself is not line dancing. It's cardio dance. You learn 2 moves, you do one, then you do the other, then you do them together, then you move on. It's not like a whole big choreographed routine that you learn. Autumn said you got better results than a 21-day fix. And why I put that in quotes is because people did have better results through the program than the 21-day fix. They lost more weight. They had better health results. But Country Heat's 30 days and 21-day fix is obviously 21, so it wasn't exactly congruent. There is no equipment, so this is great for the people that don't want to buy weights, don't use weights, don't like it, are scared, kind of turned off by the thought of, like they see the wood choppers or the surrenders on the video and they're like, oh God, I can't do that. So that's all about Country Heat, and it's awesome. And you literally sweat buckets. I was really, really not into it. And really, honestly, I thought it was stupid. I was like, you're not going to do anything. This is just going to be for, fun. But it is like such a workout, and we were dying after the one we did with Autumn. At least I was. The second program is called the 21-day yoga retreat, or the 3-week yoga retreat. Actually, sorry, I need to change that. It's called the 3-week yoga retreat, not the 21-day. Too many 21-day things, or 22-minute, or this thing and that. So it is a yoga program that's really meant for beginners or people that want to try yoga, but don't or can't go to a yoga studio, or like the thought of like the gurus of the yoga and the chanting and the, Ashtanga and all those words. If that's kind of turn offish to them, this is a really good program. It goes through simple moves. It explains them. It's one routine a day, so it comes with 21 different days worth. I think it's 8 different programs, 8 different days. I'm not sure exactly how many different workouts there are, maybe 7 or 8. Most are 30 minutes. 1 or 2 is 20, they said. And on Sundays, it's only 10 minutes. There are 4 different instructors versus the 1 that we're normally used to. There will be a sneak peek on Thursday, August 18th. I'm not sure if they're going to sneak peek the whole program or just one workout. It will be released in September, and it is not an additional cost. Like, there is no unlocking fee. So if you have Beachbody On Demand, or if you or your customers have the club membership, they can access it. This is a really great idea for free groups, because all the person has to do is, September 1st, sign up for the 30-day club membership. They'll have access to this program the whole time that they have their free membership, and maybe they'll, have a little more confidence, move on to another program in October.
Sam, do you know the date? Is it September 1st that it comes out?
They hope so. Carl didn't announce the exact date.
Okay.
They think September 1st, but they didn't announce the exact date.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it probably is in the FAQ, but I hadn't looked that far yet. And I apologize. It's called the 3-day yoga retreat. It has its own Facebook page. You can go check it out. All right. The third program is called Core de Force. This is like an intense mixed martial arts program. So for people that love like kickboxing classes, I know those were really big like 5 years ago. I don't know if they're super popular now, but those kind of classes, this is that. Joel and Jericho are our newest trainers. They did the Les Mis and Les Mis Pump program, and then they kind of separated from Beachbody and did their own thing, and now they're back and they're amazing. I did one. They have workouts on demand right now. You can check them out. That's a really great way to promote this program, is by doing those types of workouts. Like I said, it's mixed martial arts. There are 10 total workouts. I believe it's a 60-day program. No equipment's necessary. It's all body weight. And they teach you all the moves. There will be a sneak peek in October. And something fun to note, it launches November 2016. They didn't give an exact date yet, but it will be exclusive to Team Beachbody during that month. And what that means is that you will only be able to get it from a coach. So you can't just go to beachbody.com and order it. You have to go through a coach. So that way we really get the customers up and going with it first before they just go and order it without a coach. Okay, I gotta move this so I can see. All right, this isn't so that's it for the new programs. This is a new thing that Beachbody is doing. It's called the Health Bet. Has anyone ever heard of the Diet Bet? Okay, so it's basically like a similar to a challenge group, except without the support. Like you put in $5 or $10 to this diet bet. Autumn actually ran one a couple months ago. You put in a few dollars, and the person that loses the most weight or whatever the criteria is gets the whole pot. Is basically your betting. Office pools do it. It's that kind of a philosophy, but this is totally different. And the best part is you have to put zero money in. You have to put work in, but you don't have to put money in. So how it'll work is it's a 4-week contest. Starts September 5th. Every week, you have to be logged into the My Challenge Tracker app. It's an free app you download. We haven't run any challenge, or I personally haven't run any challenge groups in it. So as coaches, I had the idea that we would all kind of do a pilot of it this month to just get used to really just the mechanisms of it, not put any challengers in there because I don't feel comfortable putting a challenger in that group yet until I haven't even downloaded it, if I'm going to be totally honest. So I need to download it, get used to it, know how to post, know how to, make myself admin. You can make other coaches admin. So we just have to do some housekeeping there. So how you win the money is you have to track 5 Shakos a week. So there is a way to go in there and check off that you drank your Shako today. And you have to post a picture with it. And then you have to track or check off 3 workouts in a week. If you do that consistently for 4 weeks, September 5th through October 2nd, you will get a portion of the pot. Beachbody has already put in $1 million into the pot, and they will put up to $3 million. I think they're doing $5 for every challenge pack sold, something along those lines, up to $3 million. So I have a feeling, because you'll see the August promotions in just a second, but because August is Team Cup month and it's big promotions month, they'll cap out at the $3 million. And I thought, a ton of people are going to do this, but how many people are going to consistently post 8 times a week, every week for 4 weeks? How many people that start are actually going to finish and follow all those steps? I guessed at max 50,000 people. And even if 50,000 people complete it and it gets to the $3 million pot, we all get $60 for doing what we would normally do, which is, and doing all those things will give us things to post about and boost our business and, get our challengers engaged, make them better challengers, make them more likely to be coaches, blah, blah, blah. So it's a win-win-win-win.
My guess is if they don't get to the 3 million, the master trainers will put in.
You think so? That's a good idea.
That's kind of what they did for that IMJ thing.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Yeah. International Justice League. No, that's a cartoon. Right. I did have the details about how much money we've donated. I didn't make a slide. I forgot about that. Okay. The 20s, has anyone here not heard of the 20s? Okay, so the 20s is it's basically a reality TV show that Beachbody's putting on. So it's, it's real world meets fitness meets Big Brother, maybe. I don't know. I haven't watched Big Brother, but it's a bunch of 20-something-year-olds. I think they start out with 20 or 30 of them, and they whittle it down to 11. And then they live in this house in LA, and they compete to be the next super trainer. They have to do, they have to come up with a 20-minute routine, and all of those routines are going to go on Beachbody On Demand, which is really cool. So even if they don't win this contest, they still get, and so that means we're building our library for On Demand too. You'll be able to watch the episodes on demand as well once they go, and we'll be voting for who's going to win. The super trainers now, like Autumn and Shailene and everyone, will be going there and be featured in the episodes and be kind of like the leaders and running the challenges. Not really sure exactly what they'll be doing. There was a little drama. There was some hooking up. It seemed very, 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 Bachelor-esque. It will also be airing on cable TV sometime in the future, I think next winter or spring, which will be really good, just promotion for Beachbody in general. And they're not bad looking people, I gotta say.
Sam, can I just say one thing quickly? Yeah. Also, don't forget they lowered the price of BOD. So I totally messed up, and mine went through yesterday, or when I was on, like on the 29th. And I was focused on other stuff. So if you have it, switch to if you plan on doing it, switch to the year one. You save like $50. I'll do it in my next one, but don't forget that that's way cheaper now to do like a monthly or 6-month or year plan.
Good call. I got to do that. I have no idea when mine goes through again. Okay. The next thing that's going to be available on BOD is the Fixate cooking show. So it's going to be a cooking show done by Autumn and her brother Bobby, who is a chef, and they're going to be doing 21-day fix approved recipes. They'll include grocery lists and the recipe itself, and they'll actually show you how to cook it. She'll also be doing segments, and this is like I'm so excited about this. She'll be doing segments on how to actually use the containers, and just kind of an overview of the whole Fixate portion fix system. So that way, if you get a new customer and they're not exactly sure and you don't have a video of how you do the containers yet, this is a great way. She can just tell them herself. It will be available soon. I don't remember if they've announced the date yet. I didn't write down a date. I probably would have. All right, these are all the, so they basically put all of our top programs on special for August, and they announced it at Summit. Yeah, and it tells you what they come with. I didn't know, hardcores come with a PT sandbag? I didn't realize this. 22-minute hardcores on there. Oh, with performance or with Shakeology. So all the main programs, Country Heat's obviously on special, 21-day fix, Extreme 22-minute, Size, 3-day refresh, Club, and PiYo. And then the Kickstarter ones are the 180.
Oh, I muted. Size and PiYo are never on sale. I would check the FAQ before sharing any of this information. I did not share this post.
What?
I didn't share this post.
No, this was in Positude. Nikki shared it. Yeah, I
would check the FAQ first. I
would check because I think Size and PiYo are 160. That's what I said a couple days ago. I didn't even read this before I screenshotted it. Just to list these. Yeah, these programs are on sale. You can check the FAQs. You can check simple links. You can check a million different places to find out the exact price. All right, IT updates. We got Insider. We kind of harassed the guy at the BOD section of the core because he asked if you had the app on your phone, you could enter a raffle to win an Apple TV. I'm just waiting for my email to say that I won it, so that's pretty cool. But he was saying, we were talking about it, and I was talking about how I use it all the time. And he's like, there's some really, really big updates coming soon, but he wouldn't tell us what they were. So just keep an eye out for the app to be changing. If you don't have the app, it is literally amazing. You can, the two main features is you can stream, your workouts on your phone with the app instead of, going in the website and trying to sign in with the little print of the website. And also you can download up to 7 workouts to your phone, kind of like a podcast that lives on your phone until you get rid of it. And that's good in case you have, shoddy internet and you're going away to a lake house or something. You don't have any internet. You can use it offline. The Coach Online Office app is coming. I'm super excited about this. So you can check the online office. If you've ever tried to check it from your phone, it's doable, but horrific. I did it all week at Summit. I did it 1,000 times and it was so bad. Like checking the previous Office View, stocking that challenge pack I sold. It's horrible. I even have the big fat phone and it's still really hard to see. So that'll be coming in September. They didn't give an exact date, but there will be many more announcements about it. It's supposed, it doesn't have every feature, Michael Lehman said, but enough to get us excited. Next Summit, I love this picture. They had a whole little New Orleans little backdrop set up. So it's in New Orleans, Louisiana next summer, July 13th through 16th. You can book now. I did check an hour ago and all of the hotels are already booked. However, fret not. All of the hotels already booked last year at this time, within 5-10 minutes of them opening. And there will be, I promise you, everyone that wants to go, there will be something available. You can do VRBO or Airbnb, which is like renting a room or an apartment. But the way the hotel blocks work, if you've booked a hotel room through the Beachbody website that has the hotel blocks, you have to, you don't have to pay any money now, but April 13th, you have to cancel by April 13th, or they will charge you one night's deposit. So that week before April, there will be hundreds of cancellations happening for people that forgot, that booked this year, but then quit coaching in the next year, or share a room with someone else, but 2 people booked it and they want to combine rooms, whatever. I promise you, will all be able to get a room. You can try to go to other hotels that are not Beachbody, specific, but Beachbody has a connection with, I think, like 30 something hotels. So it's a lot of different options out there. And think about you can go to coachsummit2017.com. It'll give you the details on how to get your ticket, which you should get your ticket now. The special price is going on through August 8th. I'm going to say, or 11th. We'll just say the 8th in case it's not the 11th. And that's $145. And then the next price up is $195. I forget. It keeps going up, and the farther away you wait.
And just buy the ticket now, because it can be returned until the end of the year or something.
Exactly. Yeah.
So otherwise, I guarantee there'll be a waiting list by the end of the week.
Definitely. Yeah. And then you're stuck with whatever the price is at that time. So yes, definitely get your ticket to Summit now. It is fabulous. My biggest takeaway from Summit: go to Beachbody events. They are like, I can't tell you how great this was. I can't tell you how important this was. I can't even express it. I remember Katie telling me, like, it will change your business. It will change your mindset. It will change everything. It's amazing. Since I've been a coach, I've been to every Super Saturday, but I missed last year's Summit, and it was a big regret. And now I know why. My gut regretted it so much that I didn't go. So I'm, super pumped that I went, and super psyched for Louisiana, for New Orleans. Seriously though, this is Team Positude. So this is a mother team we've got. That's Nikki right there. Nikki Johnson, she's the head of Team Positude. And I don't even think this was all of us. I think a couple of people were doing their hair. So, I mean, it's huge. It's massive. That was Titan Stadium. And we'll be at the Superdome, I think it's called, in New Orleans, the Superdome. It's where the Super Bowl was. You may come home tired, but inspired. Seriously. So tie. Katie doesn't even notice. Yes. So that's a wrap. I think that was the last slide.
That's good.
Okay. I'll stop sharing.
Thank you so much for putting that all together. Oh, Jesse's on. Yay. I didn't even see you hop on. And Tanya's hopping on now too, she said, I think. So,
I'll post those slides in the team page in case anyone wants to review them.
Yeah, that was good. Let me pull up what I had. See right here. Yay. All right. So the Team Cup. So Team Cup's going on now. Just a reminder, if you're not on a Team Cup, you have until the end of the day. I do have a fellow coach who needs a team if anyone needs to hop on. It's basically about hitting Success Club and getting points on the board.
Yeah, Andrea, you probably have no idea what that is, right?
Okay, so good call. Team Cup. And Jesse probably doesn't either. So sorry about that. So Team Cup is basically what you do is you group up with 4 other people. So it's a combined of 5 people, other coaches, and you're all working towards hitting a goal of a certain amount of points on your team. So if you hit 30 points, you get a hat. If you hit 50 points, you get a hat and a shirt. If you hit 75, you get a hat, shirt, and a skateboard. So how you accumulate the points is by selling a challenge pack or Shakeology on Home Direct. If you sell a challenge pack, which is Shakeology and a workout program, you get 2 points. If you sell Shakeology on Home Direct, you get 1 point. If you rank advance, you get 3 points. So if you hit Emerald in August, you'll get 3 points for your team. It's fun. It's a great way to hold yourself accountable because it's kind of that like team mentality. You don't want to let people down. Like I remember my first one, I was like I was like doing everything. I was like, oh my God, I can't let everyone down. And then you also, you know, it forces you to work your business and start off on the right foot. If you even are considering, you know, running the business, in which you obviously are, guys are on the call, so you are, I highly consider doing it. It's super fun. I do know one coach, if not more. We can probably find some more by the end of the tonight. We'll just need to just get a couple of things of information, your coach ID and stuff, if you want to join. But it's not too late, and you know, you got nothing to lose. And the prizes are pretty sweet. Buy your ticket for Summit, and Super Saturday is next Saturday. So as Samantha just said, how important Beachbody events are. Super Saturday is next Saturday.
This isn't it?
This Saturday, in a few days. Sorry. Next, the 6th. Check in your area. I don't know if anyone else is up by the Boston area, but we're going to the Boston Super Saturday. And then you can look in the back office under events and then Super Saturday, and it shows you where they are. If you can't find one near you, let me know or let your sponsor know, and we'll post it in our big Team Positude group, or you're more than welcome to, and find someone in that region so you can hook up with them or meet them there or something. We're under a big team, so we'll be able to find one for you somewhere. But that's basically like a mini summit. They'll be going over everything we just talked about in more detail, and probably come up with one other announcement is my guess. And just on a higher level, for those of you guys that are pushing for 2-star, you gotta have till the end of the year. There's still set 5 more months to do it. I know it seems crazy, but it's really not. Like, if you just keep pushing and figure it out, and we can talk about it. If anyone's interested, LA, January. I qualified. I'm like torn about going because it's another expense, but if anyone else is going, I 100% will go if someone on this team goes. So that will definitely be a big motivator. Some of my friends are going. So if you need to know details on how to get to 2-star or anything, just let me know. We have our diamond call on Wednesday. So, and let me just end with my quote of the day. Oh, hold on. Taking chances is scary, but there is something that should scare you far more than anything: missing out on something truly wonderful because you were scared. And I have, for me personally, every single time it comes to an event, like even Summit, when I had to buy my ticket for next year, I was like, $145. Man, like, I can't believe it. I was in my head, I was like, should I go? Do I need to go? Like, is it worth it? Literally, after all this, I still have those thoughts in my head, which is the stupidest thing ever. And I know, I'm sure if I didn't buy my ticket for so long the first year, and I regret it because I ended up wasting like an extra $100 because it cost me more. But everything that holds you back, that you're afraid of, will just push you further. Like, I just created a post for tomorrow about my income, like flat out, like, here's what I've made the past 3 years. And it literally like makes my like heart fall to the floor. That's my scared thing, but I know it means something to people, and people want to know, things like that. So if it scares you, just keep doing it. I know that, especially for the new coaches on, this is all fear. Every moment you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I just posted that on Facebook, or I can't believe I'm doing this workout, or I can't believe I'm committed to this. Believe me, we've all been there and get it, but don't be afraid of that, because that's where the magic happens. So, yeah, look at that. We made it under the time. But if anyone else has anything to say or comment or takeaways from Summit, do you guys want to say like your favorite part about Summit, or your biggest takeaway? Brooke and Tanya, Sam already said, but she can say more.
The speakers were really good. All the speakers were really good. I posted in my team page I just checked on YouTube to see if anyone had recorded the speakers for the Gary Vee and Maysoon. And Maysoon was completely recorded, and Gary Vee was mostly recorded. So I'd be happy to post those in the team page. They were so good.
I would love that.
Like that, yeah.
They were amazing. And how about Tanya? Am I frozen?
I think what I took away from it was learning how to look at the business differently and looking at it more as, I mean, you're helping people. You are helping people love themselves again. And so building relationships and caring for people is so important. And that should be the main focus, not selling challenge packs and not trying to get people to drink Shakeology. That's just the benefit of when you care for people and reach out to them and talk to them and want to get to know them. So.
Yes, I love that. That's so true.
That was probably because I know for me, I'm always like, oh, I just got to make that buck. And I forget why I'm doing it. And that's a big reason. I have all sorts of reasons why, but that's what you need to do in order to get people to really engage and want to join you.
It's true. And the money will come with that philosophy.
Right.
Tanya, you just reminded me of something. I don't think anybody said it here. I feel like it was a video I watched of somebody else and how they run their page, but tell me if I'm wrong and it was something you guys said. There was a team, I don't even know whose it was, but every time they sold anything, Shakeology or a challenge pack, they wrote on the team page like something about who they just helped. Like instead of it just being like, oh, I'm at Success Club 2, 3, 5, whatever, it was like, I just helped this person and why it mattered to them, and it added like so much value to what they were doing. I feel like it was that said here, or am I making, is that something I found somewhere?
Oh, I love that. I could do that for a new pin at the top.
Yeah, I loved it. Like I don't have enough momentum on my own, on my own page yet, but I read that and I was like, gosh, that would help me a lot so that I'm not just like hustling, trying to be, like, I get really stuck on numbers in general. But it added a lot of value to what we're doing.
Yeah, I love that idea. That's genius.
And it's exactly what Tanya was just saying.
It's so true. We do get lost in the points, especially at the end of the month. That's why sometimes I think it's nice to hit Success Club early, because then you're like, okay, now I can focus on helping people and helping my team and doing this, instead of like the 29th, like, somebody please, for the heavens, I'll give you my firstborn child if you buy from me. I'm just kidding. You can have her for free. But all right. So my biggest takeaway, I think, was probably, well, besides being able to be with people. Am I frozen? Okay, good. No, Sam was just. All right, so my biggest takeaway was being able to be with, like, my friends. It is still by far my favorite part of it, is the friendship aspect of it, and to spend so much time with Brooke and Tanya. Sam, I see enough. And the girl, my success partners, and, you know, my friends that signed up at the same time as me, that means the world to me, and that's one of my favorite parts about this, you know, because my, like, lonely mom sitting, you know, by herself here all day, all the time. I really love that aspect of it. So I've set a goal to have 20 people from Team F.L.Y at Summit next year. It's probably a little, like, week. I could probably step it up a little bit, but I think we really can have 20 people there next year, and it would be epic. And we hit a goal that we were talking all about goals this week. As of today, we have 100 coaches. So I've been waiting so long. It's been like 95, 96, 94, 95, and back and forth. And as of today, when I checked, we had 100. So that was pretty awesome. I'm really excited about that. So now I think 200 should be our goal for the end of the year. I just thought about that today. So I think we can do that. You know, it's everyone adding one person. It's not that hard. Not quite like that, but you know, I think we can definitely do that by the end of the year. So on next week's call, we're going to strategize and do some talking about big goals and team goals and where we're headed. And then we got a lot of stuff planned for the rest of August. I'm trying to get a couple guest speakers on. So that's all I have for today. Tomorrow night's Team Positude call, we'll probably be going over a lot of Summit stuff, but it'll be interesting to hear from Nikki's point of view, if she leads it, because she has a completely different experience than we did. You know, she is, you know, with she was with Bonnie the whole time, who's a top 10 coach, and you know, in that shuffle, and she was walking for a lead and all that. And so I'm interested to hear that side of things. So I'll see y'all tomorrow night. And if you can't figure out a Super Saturday, post it in the group and let me know, and I'd be happy to help you. But definitely make it a point. It will it will invigorate you 1,000 times more than a team call does, but about half as much as Summit. So, anyone else? Oh. Anyone else have any?
If you want to be on a team cup, post it in the team page, like as soon as we get off the call, because you only have till the next 3 hours and 52 minutes. Yeah. And that wasn't my real takeaway. That was just what I wanted to
yeah.
My real takeaway, and this is a personal thing, this is not a judgment on anyone else on this call or in this network. Don't be lazy. I could be a lot further in this business if I weren't lazy, if I didn't, think I needed more sleep, or think I needed to scroll Facebook more, or think I could take days off all the time and still have this business work, or think like, oh, I'm diamond now, so I'm a successful coach, so it'll just come. And that's just, to hear, Lindsay Matway and Melanie Mitro talk about their hustle, how they still hustle and get up at 5 a.m. and they're superstar 3 and 4. So, it just doesn't come. So just the push I need to get through the end of the year.
Exactly. And all the videos for Summit are, I don't know if they're up yet, but at some point they'll be in the back office.
Mm-hmm. They said October.
Okay.
Somehow Wiley's been watching a lot of stuff because she keeps messaging me being like, so she had no plan of even doing anything with coaching, and now she can't stop watching everything from Summit, and she's like, I just want to be around all these positive people. So somehow she's watching a lot of.
You should send her Masoon Saeed's video.
Yeah. And
you should watch it too. For any social worker, it is, once you post it, Brooke, it is unbelievable. Oh. And honestly, Shanti's, I was like, tears like dropping out of my face.
I wasn't even crying. I was just, like, the tears were just coming out of my eyes, and I couldn't even stop them. It was terrible. It was so good too, though. It was just amazing.
It literally is that.
I'll look it all up.
Awesome. So that's all I have. Working on selling a freaking challenge pack right now. Helping this girl.
I almost hit Success Club 5 yesterday. I sent out a link at 9:30. The girl was all about ordering, and then I sent it to her, and she fell asleep.
Did she order today?
I haven't checked yet. I found like my internet working. My dad fixed my washing machine. He unplugged my cable thing.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is your washing machine fixed now?
It is fixed. Thank God.
That's good.
Yeah, and it didn't cost me anything, so that's even better.
Oh, seriously. All right, cool. That's all I have for tonight. If you have anything, post it on our team page, and I will see you soon.
All right.
Thanks, guys. Night.
I think.
Bye.